stand for the opening prayer and pledge.
Father in heaven, bless us as we gather today for this meeting. Guide our minds and hearts so that we will work for the good of our community. Teach us to be generous in our outlook, courageous in the face of difficulty, and wise in our decisions. Thy will be done. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hancock County Commission will come to order this 15th day of February 2018 at 2:30 p.m. Mr. Clerk, I'll ask you to do a roll call, please.
Mr. President, all county commissioners are here today.
Thank you. Approval of minutes. Approval of the commission meeting minutes of February 1st, 2018.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Under correspondence, Carol Shearbaum, WVU Extension Agent, Hancock County, requesting approval to hire Elizabeth Bailey as the part-time agricultural and natural resources program assistant.
Move to approve. Question?
Question?
Once her background check is completed, she'll be put on, correct?
Yes, we've already submitted the paperwork for the background check.
Okay.
Everything else.
Thank you. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Under new business, approval of the general county budget revision for FY 17-18.
Yeah, so this is our third revision of the year. Approximately 431 revision.
Any discussion on that? You want to elaborate on what the revision was about, Karen?
The revision, the largest part of it is the 911 reimbursement that we do quarterly now. So everything is paid out of general county, and the 911 reimburses us when their money comes in.
I believe you said something about the reimbursement earlier in the week to me for the special election.
Yes, we also received our reimbursement for the special election. It was a little over $52,000.
Is that part of this revision?
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
52,000?
Yes, sir.
How much of it was from my department? None of it.
A little bit.
You did good, sir. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And your bailiffs, security.
Any further discussion?
Just while we're on that, it's due to commend Karen on submitting that revised form for that election refund. Bumped it up quite a bit, and we were actually received it all.
Yes, we did.
Take care of your department.
Thank you, Karen.
There's no further discussion. All in favor of the motion?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. From the Assessor's Office, requesting approval to purchase 3 vehicles through the West Virginia State Purchasing Contract.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. From Dog Warden, approval of January 2018 Animal Shelter Report.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. From the Office of Technology and Communications, requesting approval of a resolution to adopt the updated Brooke Hancock Regional Multi-Jurisdictional Hazard Mitigation Plan.
This is in concert with the one that you recently voted to accept, that was the Hancock County one. This is for BHJ, so that they are also eligible for FEMA funds if necessary.
Okay.
Move to approve.
Discussion? Comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. From the Finance Department, approval of exoneration orders.
Yes, sir. I believe you had 6.
There's 6 of them today. Set the motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of general county bills.
General county bills are $123,607.06, and P-card payment was $26,231.94.
Move to pay the bills.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of animal shelter levy fund bills and requisitions.
They're okay to pay.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of library levy fund bills.
Two libraries submitted. They're okay to pay.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of chartered workshop levy fund bills and requisitions.
They submitted 2 requisitions, and they're okay to pay.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. No citizens with remarks today. Go around the room here for the good of the order. Mr. Scola?
Nothing today.
Mr. Lucas?
Nothing today.
Mr. Vitus?
Just to break trend, there is a flood watch out through, actually through the weekend, I believe. Most of the rain and everything that we're going to get is through tomorrow afternoon. So the real time to watch will be Friday night into Saturday for the river is going to, right now, it's predicted to crest it's 34 feet. It's the streams and everything else that are already pretty full that we're worried about.
Jeremy's watching that pretty
Yes.
close. Very good. Thank you.
In a meeting right now, that's why he's not here.
Okay. Mr. Longi?
Yeah, I'd just like to remind you guys, we have that hearing today at 3 o'clock. I know it's not always easy to wrap these meetings up, but we need to be there, start that meeting as soon as possible by around 3 o'clock,
Okay.
and not be too delayed.
Very good. Carol from the Extension Office?
This is for you, and then if you can pass the other 3 to the gentleman. Just wanted to present you with our annual report for 2017. It's just a brief report of some of the projects that we have worked on, as well as the a number of our volunteer hours last year. When I totaled it all up between the volunteer hours for our Master Gardeners, our Energy Express, CEOS volunteers, and our county camps. Our volunteers, their in-kind match was about almost $226,000. That's based upon a value of about $20.98 per hour, which is from the independent sector. So I'm very proud of all of the work that our volunteers have done and very much appreciate all of their efforts to bring that kind of an impact back. And as far as the money from WVU itself, of course, we brought in about almost $38,000 to help with the price of Energy Express, and then the rest of it was raised locally. So I'm very happy with the partnership and continue to be very appreciative of all that you do for our office. I want to thank you, and I'll be bringing Ann over as soon as her background check is completed to have her meet you as we get her started. She brings a wealth of gardening experience with her, and she had worked for our office several years ago through the NCOA program, and she always told me if I ever had a part-time position for a Master Gardener coordinator that she would apply. And when she contacted me then and said, can I apply? I said, of course. So we're very happy, and we did interview a couple of candidates, and Ann certainly was the most qualified, and I know that she's going to do a fantastic job. We're already looking to have her start on a project. We're going to hopefully be working with Oak Glen Middle School to do some gardening out there in memory of Mr. Smith. It's something that schools wanted to do, and also the children. So we're very happy to be a part of that.
Good.
Thank you.
With your help, your assistant coming on board, will she be handling organizing of your farmers market this year? Will she play a role in that? Or do you plan on doing farmers market this year?
Yes, I'm hoping to do farmers market again this year. We've got a couple more farmers who have said that they're going to retire, so I'm going to be getting with them next month, and we're going to start planning for this year's market. We also are hoping this year to be able to accept the SNAP benefit cards as part of the market. So we are going to be working on that project as well.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Carol. Jeannie, election office, any news?
Tuesday at 9 a.m. we're having the ballot draw. Anybody is welcome. Anybody needs anything, they can just give us a call at the office.
Mr. Wright?
Nothing to report. Everything's going good.
Good. Thank you. Sheriff?
I hope everybody had a happy Valentine's Day and you did your due diligence. Since I noticed you didn't hold the door for your wife last time I saw. Just wanted to point that out.
We all have faults. I won't mention yours.
No, please don't.
Mr. Foley?
I have nothing today.
Commissioner Cowan?
Nothing at this time.
Commissioner Barnard?
Commissioners and a few other elected officials were in Charleston Sunday, Monday, Tuesday for West Virginia Association of Counties, and heard from some higher ups in the legislature. It's funny how you're so far in debt last year when we were down there at this time, and how so good we're doing this year in this time, but yet they want to cut. So some of those cuts get passed on to us. No, they're not cutting checks. So hopefully we don't have to do the dirty work down the road.
Okay. The only thing I need to bring before the commission, there's some unfinished business that we were not able to get together to have on the agenda today. And I would like to have a motion that the commission comes back in for a meeting on February 21st, which is next Wednesday at 1 o'clock. The real purpose of the meeting is that we need to get the advertise and do the paperwork properly to get the library levy on the ballot for May. And we're under some time restraints, and the request just came before us today. So in order for us to have it in line and in Charleston by the 22nd, we need to meet prior to. So I'll accept the motion that the commission, our next meeting will be on February 21st at 1 p.m.
I move that we have a meeting on February 21st at 1 p.m.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. If there's no further business to come before the commission, I'll accept the motion that we adjourn.
So moved.
We are adjourned. Thank you.